For VR Monday today, we are going to... Hang on, I've got to get this in the right order. GMHBA Stadium. That's a bit much of a mouthful, so I'm going to just keep it with the Kardinia Park. Let's go. Kardinia Park Stadium, Geelong. Here we are. Straight away, guys. Was the road built first, or was the stadium built first? Because it's definitely not an oval, or it's not even. Look, it's almost like the road has changed the shape of the pitch. Yeah, this is the first one that's sort of got a flat side. Anyway, let's have a quick look around Geelong. There is plenty of housing, very much the American style of in rows of houses, very, very uniformed. Right on the waterfront again, but most of the cities. Oh, hello. Most of the cities in Australia are obviously on the seafront because of the wind and the cooler air. But as I look around, there's one difference I think with Geelong and every other city that I've really noticed. It doesn't look as dense, the population, and there is a hell of a lot of space that is not being used. I don't know if that's because it's not usable, but if you look over here, even look, are they salt thingies? I don't know, but there's a lot of space where they're farmland, possibly. It's almost, just from Google Maps, it just looks quite barren. You know, even down here on the sea, that this is tiny. You know, this area it looks. I don't even know where we are or what we're looking at. But it seems a lot more barren and rural almost than any of the other cities. I don't even know what these areas are, but yeah, completely different in that sense. Completely different. So let's get back. Do you know what did intrigue me when I first looked? First of all, I've already spoken about things. Is the water in this area quite choppy? Because the Google Maps images seem to make it look like it. Let's have a look down here. Almost looks like a safe area for kids and people to swim in the sea, that you're not going to get swept away. We've got a nice little pool. I assume it's a little public swimming pool. Let's have a gander around. The weather isn't in the best condition at the moment, but this is quite nice, pleasant. This is a nice little picnic area, I think, little play area. Only a small park, but this is really nice. Really, really nice. Is this where maybe you get some water sports and I don't know, maybe you could get some inflatable things in here? Maybe the little bridge going around protects you from being swept out with the tide. I don't know, but it's quite pleasant, especially if the weather's nice. That bloke down there is enjoying it. What else do I want to look at? Any beach shots? Geelong Beach, not very big beach. Not very, yeah. Obviously got plenty of boats, but I suppose you assume that you get that in most of the Aussie cities because it's everywhere is on the seafront. There was some. Let's see what sort of houses you get in Geelong. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, fairly good size. Looks all right. Looks okay. It looks. I almost want to see how much that's going for now. It's an auction, so who knows? Let's get on this side, shall we? Oh, that's a bad shot. Someone needs to look after their home. If someone watching this owns this home, you need to really do up your house. This is where a bogan lives. See, I think I'm using this term right, but this is definitely where a bogan lives. Look after your property. Look after your property, guys. Let's get on with it. Now, I must say, I have checked this out because as we're going and looking at the slightly smaller stadiums and the less popular stadiums, I think that's maybe an okay thing to say. There's less pictures or less images for me to look at inside. There is only one image that I can find, and I will show you in a minute, but it does show the whole pitch and everything. So let's get around the stadium, shall we? Let's have a gander. Let's go up a little bit. Let's go up the wrong way. I assume then Kardinia Park is multiple. Kardinia Park is almost the name for the overall area because I saw there was swimming and there was tennis as well. One thing that there's two things that stand out here. One, how cool are these lights? How cool are the floodlights? I've not seen floodlights like that anywhere. They are pretty epic. How cool are they? I've just not seen them like that anywhere, and that's so different, and I think that's good. You know, that's really, really good. Once again, you've got a bit that looks like a car park where you go up in IKEA, but this is you've got almost two different sections in this stadium. You've got this one which is on the main road, which is the kind of flat stand, and this almost looks like, what would you even call that? Some tech sort of robot arm type things coming out. That might sound really stupid, but I'm trying to think what they look like. Something you might see in the Matrix or something in one of their ships. I don't know if you understand what I'm on about, but yeah. Let's keep looking round. Let's get some nice views. Those floodlights, you can't see anything. And that, I tell you, I really like that. Quite often in a lot of these stadiums, the cricket and Aussie rules stadiums, from a distance, on the smaller stadiums, all you can see are the floodlights. And that's really, I really like that. I really like that, being able to see those floodlights towering above everything else. Outdoor swimming pools wouldn't be very suitable in our country. Well, oh man, I don't want to sound rude. This almost looks like a modern airport, the entrance of a modern airport. It looks nice. I don't want to be rude. This sort of, you keep getting this, and actually I found this. I did a video the other day of Premiership rugby stadiums. And a lot of stadiums in the Premiership Rugby seem to have one stand that is the sort of corporate, the entranceway, the corporate side of things, and then the rest has those shed type stands and the other different unique stands. But there's always seems to be that one section that seems very corporate, a lot of glass, very modern, and yeah, that's that. And I like that you walk up and you're straight into the stands. That's quite cool. I wish I could do something with it. Okay, we're back there. Yeah, it's going to be a bit short because, sadly, there is only really one good image, and this is it. And it's a pretty good image. We are in one of the corporate boxes, or one of the corporate areas. This is where the people with money would go. Have some food before a game, you would assume. They've got slightly comfier seats with padding where all the peasants can sit in just plastic seats. But this is it. It is really strange, though, that is almost cut off and it's got almost a flat, a rectangle style stand. it's please don't be offended if I say this, but it almost looks like it lacks an atmosphere and it lacks a little bit of character. I know it's in keeping with Geelong, the colours, but it almost looks like it's lacking character, and that's surely what you want to see. This is a pretty nice stand. This is, it's really nice. It's fairly modern looking, but does it have an atmosphere? And by the looks of it, it's just not giving off that vibe. It seems a bit bland. Please don't be offended. I love the floodlights. They are so cool. The floodlights are really, really nice. But it's a shame I can't get more images, with people in the stands and things, but that's Google for you. What do you think? Is this a stadium that rivals other stadiums? Does it rival other stadiums in the AFL for atmosphere? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.